In our experience of happiness, what role does the brain play? There are primarily 4 chemicals that get released in the brain which give us the experience of happiness we seek. Of course, we would like the experience to continue always. But that's not how the brain works. It rewards certain behaviors, and to get more of the happiness, we have to repeat that pattern again and again and again. Let's understand these chemicals. There may be some deep wisdom learning in it for us. The first are endorphins. There are about 20 of them. They are released, for example, while exercising, to mask the pain and give a sense of accomplishment. Without the endorphins, the pain in the body that we experience while exercising would have been extremely discouraging. But endorphins enable us to go beyond the pain barrier and also give us that sense of fulfillment. I ran 3 miles today. I exerted myself so much. The second chemical is oxytocin. It is also called the love chemical. It is released in physical proximity, in social bonding. Its primary function is to incentivize human reproduction, social bonding, and a sense of well-being. So when it is said that man is a social animal, this chemical in the brain which is rewarding such activities is to a large extent responsible for it. The third one, dopamine. This is the puzzling chemical. It's related to expectation, promise, and reward. Like, for example, if you are attached to ice creams, the sight of the ice cream will release dopamine, creating an expectation of future happiness and a feeling, if I don't get it, I'll suffer a fate worse than death. Now, it's all about the future happiness. So interesting. Dopamine doesn't lead to satiation or satisfaction, merely a hope of joy ahead. But that hijacks the brain and people run for it. So when we say this world is a Mrit Trishna, a mirage, it is primarily dopamine which is making a fool out of us and making us pursue futile desires which will never give us the joy we seek. The next chemical, serotonin. This gives the sense of serenity, calm, equipoise, fulfillment. This chemical gives you the happiness that truly fulfills you. And it is released in good and noble acts. For example, an act of kindness will release the serotonin, which will make you feel good about yourself. Interestingly, even people who watch others perform acts of kindness also experience the serotonin happiness within themselves. So, if someone thinks by cheating others I can be happy, that person is deluding himself. A guru once sent a message to his thousands of disciples, "Come over to my ashram. I'd like to share the secret of true happiness with you." They all came agog. This is the most important piece of wisdom Guruji will give. Who doesn't want happiness? When they had gathered, Guruji handed them all a balloon, asked them to inflate their balloon and write their individual name on the balloon. He then asked them to go and place their balloons in a room by the side. They left them there and returned. Guruji said, "Now, go find and get your own balloon." Pandemonium broke loose. There was utter confusion as people were tripping over each other and each other's balloons. Many balloons were popping, leading to great dissatisfaction and strife. Guruji said, "Let me tell you a better way to do it. Pick anybody's balloon, announce the name, and hand over to that person his or her balloon." Now things calmed down. One by one, people were receiving their balloons from others. The problem was resolved so easily. Guruji said, "Therein lies the secret of happiness. Not by going in search of your own balloon, but by giving others their balloon. This is the balloon of happiness. If you search for your own, it will go putt. But if you make it your goal to hand others their balloon of happiness, the serotonin released in the brain from the act of kindness will ensure somebody else will ensure your own happiness. Because somebody will hand over your balloon." The disciples asked, "And what if our balloon gets burst in the process?" Guruji said, "Never mind. Blow another one." "But Guruji, what if nobody hands my balloon to me and I keep handing others?" Guruji said, "Never mind. Nature will arrange for your balloon to be handed over. Remember the law of karma. Karma pradhana vishva kari rakha. Jo jas karai so tas phalu chakha. It is the karmas that we do which we reap as a consequence. So do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. This is the law of the universe." Problem is, we have made I, me and myself as the basis of my search for happiness. And when I changes to we, then illness changes to wellness. That is the secret of happiness and well-being.